Off of me. You're not in this world.
Where's Timmons? Get out of my way. Get away. Where? Get out of my way.
Heart attack. It wasn't real.
What are you doing?
Oh, Cece, I'm so
Will you get off? What are you doing?
Such a force in my life for so long. It's so wonderful. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You have orders to detain you. This is my house. You have no right to keep me a prisoner in my house.
Don't get yourself arrested. Kelly needs us.
I suggest you go and sit down and wait until Mr. Timmons gets back.
God, I hope she got away. Do you think it's possible?
Darling, if he had found him, he wouldn't waste a second telling us. He'd be parading Kelly right in front of us. Now, wouldn't he? No, just... Mason, what happened?
Did she get away?
Yeah, for the time being, but Timmons is leading another assault. Nothing seems to stop him, although your Bordeaux collection made a valiant effort.
My Bordeaux, not my Bordeaux.
I would like to know who tipped him off.
You know, he seemed to be all along with everything. He really was. All of a sudden, he comes jabbing at me with pins, trying to find out if I'm a corpse or not.
You are really sick. That was so depraved. I could have suffocated in that casket.
Only if I locked it. Unfortunately, I didn't think of it at the time.
Oh, my God. I thought I was going to be buried alive. I thought I'd never see the light of day again. I'll probably dream about it over and over again. I'll have terminal nightmares thanks to you.
Don't you talk to me about nightmares. I've had so many nightmares about Kelly, I can't even mention them. Kelly being trapped, Kelly being cornered, and all because of you.
Don't blame it on me. I'm not the one out there hunting her down.
No, you paved the way for Keith to do it.
You knew all along, didn't you? You told him. That's why he came at me with those pins.
I didn't know such a thing. I believed it. Good grief, you heard the things I said to you.
Only a performance for your own amusement, wasn't it, Gina?
Oh, don't talk to me about performances. Who was performing around here? All of you dressed in black, hanging all over each other, sobbing and moaning about poor Cece and how he was dead. Your performances put me to shame. It worked. I believed the whole thing. Once more, I was heartbroken. Oh, Cece, when I thought that you were gone, I got this horrible, sickening, empty feeling inside.
Please.
Not nearly as sick as when you found out he wasn't gone.
That's not true.
Oh, no? You should have prayed that I stayed in that coffin. Because now that I'm out, I'm like an avenging angel from another world. So get out of my sight. Before I start avenging with my hands around your throat, get out of my sight, now.
What happened? Tell me. Did she get away?
What happened? Well, where are they? What's going
okay,
on?
we sent Ted to go look for in a few places, you know, that they might be at. And Haley, on her own, told one of the cops that she thought she saw a person that looked like Kelly going back into the cellar. So hopefully we've got a few moments for Kelly and Jeffrey to find some place safe to be.
At least we knew where she was for a while. I just hate being in the dark again.
Castilla!
Glad you could make it. Hit it, Johnson.
I hate doing this, Cruz.
Then don't. Johnson, I warned you.
Oh, hell.
Does the right to remain silent?
Wait a second. What do you think you're doing?
Save it on your own.
You're arresting your main squeeze, honey bunch. He saw police action in progress, the pursuit of a known offender, and he used physical force to stop it. He saw all these gentlemen, his former colleagues, police officers doing their duty, and he assaulted them with several hundred bottles of very fine wine. Bordeaux wasn't. Unorthodox, but assault is assault. Please continue, Johnson. We want to get this right.
You have the right to speak to an attorney. You have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. You understand your right to that complaint.
Your old pals can't wait to see you.
Wait a second, I'm going with him.
Yeah, you can't right now, Eden.
You're not going to be able to see him even until after he's been booked, but don't worry, I'll have him out on bail as soon as possible.
Well, is that before or after we sue for false arrest?
There isn't a false arrest. We have an eyewitness and the victim. You're looking at him.
You didn't see anything. You were too busy pushing everybody out of the way.
This will be over before we know it.
Look, I'm not going to stand here and watch them take you away.
I think it's a good idea if you stick around here for the time being.
My place is with you.
I'll be out before the sun goes down.
Dream on, Castillo. There's not going to be any bail. Let's go.
I'll see about that. I'll get to work on this.
Please. Get him out. Please, Mason.
As soon as possible.
I can't believe he's setting out to get Cruz out of jail. I mean, Cruz, of all people.
I thought I told you to disappear.
I'm on my way to the kitchen, all right? I haven't eaten all day. I was too grief-stricken because I thought my husband was dead.
Yeah, well, I guess you missed the latest. Your slimy friend Keith just arrested Cruz.
You're kidding.
Oh, don't let us keep you away from your sandwiches, Gina. It's just a little more human suffering which you wouldn't care about.
What? You're gonna blame me for Keith hauling Cruz off to jail?
Who the hell else should we blame? All that's happening now started because of you, because you wouldn't give up that tape. Kelly would have been freed months ago. It's all your fault.
How can you keep that tape from us? Still, when you can see that lives around you are being ruined, they're being thrown away, and you just stand there and you watch.
You forget. You tried to ruin my life, too.
Oh, for crying.
I didn't think that there could be a human being without any feeling at all. But you don't have any, do you, Gina?
Of course I have feelings, but nobody listens to them. Nobody pays any attention around here. I tried to talk to Cece a few minutes ago. I tried to tell him how my heart ached when I thought he was dead.
Oh,
But he doesn't care. And neither do you. So why should I care about you?
Look, go back there in handcuffs.
honey, there are some men in this life that go to prison for the right reasons. I don't think he'll ever regret what he did for us.
Oh, no, Mama, he'd do it all over again. It's just that if this arrest goes on his record, he may not get reinstated.
I'm not going to believe that'll happen. Cruz is the finest police officer in Santa Barbara, and I know Mason will help him.
I hope so.
Now, I want you to go to the station. If you don't, you're going to make yourself crazy. Eden, go there and be with him. Your dad's here for me. Go.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, yeah. Eden, give him my love.